Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's doing well. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button now. Got lots more reviews and comparison videos coming. But in today's video, I'm going to be doing a very highly requested video, and I'm going to be doing an in-depth review on my AUTOart signature Lexus LFA Nurburgring edition. So this is a very highly detailed, fully opening die-cast model by AUTOart Signature, one of the best manufacturers for the fully opening die-cast model cars, and personally my favorite brand. So this is the typical AUTOart Signature box that all the model cars come in. So you'll have the manufacturer, the name of the model on the side, with the AUTOart signature at the bottom. I bought this brand new from AUTOart about probably 6-7 years ago. It's still got the price on it, which I'll show you guys now. There you go, the price tag, £169 direct from AUTOart. You won't find these for that type of money now, unfortunately. They're probably doubled in price, I would say, at least. On eBay right now, I would say these model cars are kind of going for around low 300 to 350 pounds, roughly. If you have a yellow or orange version of the model, they typically tend to go for around 400. But I went for the fully exposed matte black carbon fibre option. Still a stunning model car in a very nice specification. Now, all the model cars come in these boxes, these polystyrene boxes with the serial number of the model at the bottom. So this is number 636. That would match the model and the certificate as well. So it's always good just to double check that you've got the right one. But let's take out the model and start the in-depth review. Right guys, so I've unboxed the model from all the packaging that I've just shown you, and this is it. So this is the Nurburgring package Lexus LFA from AUTOart Signature. So as I've said, this is a fully opening die-cast model car, and it's quite an early model from AUTOart Signature. So when you buy an AUTOart Signature model, I always show you guys this. It always comes with a certificate, so a certificate of authenticity, and it's got the serial number at the bottom. So this is number 636, and also it comes with a little booklet on how the model was put together, showing you how many parts it took to build the model. And this one is around 230 separate metal and plastic parts. It's quite a nice booklet on how the model was built. Not probably the most highly detailed AUTOart model. There's some AUTOart models out there that have over 700-800 parts, like the Pagani Zondas and the Koenigsegg models, but it's still a very highly detailed model car. So let's start off at the front end of the model. Now again, as I've mentioned, AUTOart did these models in a number of different colour specifications. So they did one in the bright orange that you see on eBay quite a lot now, as I say, and they tend to go for a little bit more money, around 50 to 70 pounds more than a black version or a carbon fibre version. I believe they did a white version too as well. And they also did the regular road version LFA as well, without all the spoilers, the winglets, and all the carbon package that you get around the sides of the model. They're very rare now. I was trying to find one to match this up in black. Can't find one within Europe. So as I say, these models are getting quite rare, and the rarer they get, the more expensive they get too. So let's start off with the front end of the model car. Now, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments about what you guys think of the Lexus LFA. For me, I had to get one for the collection. Again, it's such an iconic car with that iconic engine that it always has, that noise that it makes. But as I say, this one is in the matte black with all the exposed carbon fibre. So you've got the exposed carbon fibre winglets on the front for better aerodynamics. You have a larger carbon front end splitter as well for improved aerodynamics, and this is all part of the Nurburgring package. So you don't find these ones on the regular LFA. You get carbon fibre side mirrors, and you get a very big carbon fibre rear spoiler with a very aggressive carbon fibre rear diffuser as well. So it's quite obviously it's a lot more designed to go on track. It's a lot more aggressive as well compared to the normal LFA. So as I say, this is a matte black version. The paintwork on the model cars are very good. You can see there's no flaws at all. Very nice finish, and even though it's a matte finish, it shows the lines of the model very well, and you can really see the aerodynamics of the car as well, with all the different lines coming up and around, trying to funnel all the air through the spoiler as well at the rear end of the model. But as I say, let's start the review at the front. Now again, with all of these model cars from AUTOart, they always have exposed, they always have real metal mesh in all of the openings. So you've got quite a large opening at the front and on the sides as well. And that is all covered in mesh, real metal mesh, which is always very nice details from AUTOart. You wouldn't really expect anything less from these high-end manufacturers. This is present on all of their AUTOart signature cars. The winglets and the spoiler are all finished in carbon fibre and looks fantastic. Really good weave on all the carbon fibre, and it looks really aggressive. It's quite a wide car as well. I have this next to my MC12, and it's it's almost as wide as that, and that's a very large model. The Lexus badge in the middle is very nicely done as well. Again, great details there. The headlights are done very nicely. You can see all of the main beams very clearly, and you've got the clear plexiglass that comes over. Really fits well within the surroundings of the model and looks very realistic. Now you've got this opening lip here at the front end of the model. So that is actually on the real car. It's for better aerodynamics and cooling as well. So it's a really nice feature that AUTOart's left that in. Quite an iconic design on the LFA, but again, I absolutely love it, and I'll show you guys the engine bay shortly. This whole front end lifts up, and you've got more mesh in the openings on the engine bonnet as well for better cooling. But again, extremely realistic front end on the LFA. AUTOart have done a great job replicating the LFA very, very realistically. And the windscreen is done quite nicely as well. There's no flaws in that at all, and the wipers are done very realistically as well. So again, the whole front of the model is very nicely done. So let's come round the side of the model. Now again, the wheel design on this model, I quite like it. It's kind of like got a chromier finish to it. The whole rims looks really, really nice. So if I just show you guys the detail here from AUTOart. So the wheels are done very nicely. You've got the Lexus badge in the center, and you've got the 5 bolts that hold the wheel in place. You've got a very large disc that pretty much covers the entire wheel, and the calipers are finished in matte black to match the exterior of the car. Great details there. You've got the LFA badge on the caliper. The discs are done nicely, and the tyres are really nice as well. So I think the whole wheel design on the model is absolutely flawless and really, really well done from AUTOart. Then you've got the badge on the side, really nice badge. This isn't a sticker, it's a proper badge, which looks really good. It stands quite prominent on the side as well, and again, really nice levels of detail there from AUTOart. Now again, this is a fully opening model car, so the doors do open, but all the shut lines are very, very nice and neat and tidy. There's no big gaps at all anywhere on any of the openings of the compartments around the model. Again, you've got the side skirts on the model car all finished in glossy carbon fibre, which looks amazing. So you've got an air intake on the side as well here. Again, you've got the mesh in all of the openings here, which looks phenomenal. You've got the lock on the door here, which is just a sticker, but again, it's not too bad. And then you've got the handle just on the inside of the aerodynamically designed doors, which looks very realistic and very nice. You've got another opening here for aerodynamics, and that's got metal mesh in it and looks very realistic. The fuel cap obviously is here, doesn't open up or anything, that's just finished as it is. The rear wheels are done very nicely as well, exactly the same as the front, but looks very realistic. So coming round to the rear end of the model, now again, probably one of my favourite angles of the LFA. So you've got the iconic triple exhaust system finished in a triangle. Looks absolutely phenomenal with all the chrome tipped exhausts, and then you've got all of the mesh for all of the openings at the bottom as well. Very realistic. The rear diffuser's very aggressive as well, and you can see how it's designed and finished in carbon fibre. Looks phenomenal. As I say, the whole spoiler is finished in carbon fibre and is absolutely huge. You got the winglets on the side of the spoiler as well for improved aerodynamics. Looks absolutely phenomenal. Again, you've got the plate on the model which says LFA. The badge, the Lexus badge and the LFA badge are very nicely done. And you've got the rear lights as well, which again is very realistic. You've got the brake lights, the indicator lights, and it looks absolutely phenomenal. And everything exposed is finished in carbon fibre as well. So again, absolutely amazing levels of detail here by AUTOart. And even on the rear window glass here, you can see all of the heat wires and here to defrost the rear window. So again, it's absolutely very highly detailed and very, very realistic. So coming round the other side of the model, again, looks very, very nice. Again, the same level of detail as well. So as I say, this is a fully opening die-cast model car. So let's start to open up some of the compartments on the model, and we can have a look at some of the detail there. So I've opened up the engine bay on the Lexus LFA, and again you can see the enormous levels of detail here that AUTOart have gone to. It looks absolutely phenomenal, the level of detail. You can see all of the major compartments to the engine bay. Again, really highly detailed. You've got the Lexus badge as well on here. You've got the LFA badge right on the top of the engine bay, and it's covered in all of this realistic stickers. Looks very authentic, and even the hinges to open up the engine bay are very nicely done, and they look like they've come off the real car. To be honest with you, really, really highly detailed. And again, this whole engine bay sits quite far down, so you don't actually see too much of the engine bay. But what AUTOart have done and what they have shown you is extremely realistic to the actual car, and very good levels of detail here. So it just shows you the how AUTOart's signature used to make their model cars, and why they were renowned to be up there with the best in my eyes anyway, in terms of their fully opening die-cast models. So really high levels of detail in the engine bay. And just to close this down, the way the hinges work as well is just absolutely just phenomenal, and it closes. You don't feel like you're breaking anything or damaging anything when you're opening or closing up the model, because everything is so nicely put together. It is absolutely phenomenal. So I've opened up the driver door as well. So let's have a look at some of the detail in the interior. Now again, it's just amazing. I mean, it's just absolutely phenomenal level of detail here. So I'll try and zoom in and get some light on it to show you guys. So you've got the whole door cards here finished in carbon fibre. Again, really nicely done. The whole footwell for the driver and the passenger is carpeted and it looks phenomenal. The seats are done very nicely as well. The whole centre dash is finished in carbon fibre. The steering wheel's got carbon fibre on it and looks very realistic. And you've got all the driver dials as well, which just looks phenomenal. The pedals are done very nicely. It's just very, very, very realistic. It's just absolutely off the real thing in terms of detail, and looks phenomenal. I mean, you can see the detail there in terms of the interior as well. So if I just zoom out, and again, when you open and close the door, it's got such a nice feel to it. You don't feel like you're damaging anything or moving anything out of its place, which I really like about AUTOart. Because sometimes when you get these expensive model cars and you start opening up, you get worried about, am I going to damage it? Am I going to chip it or anything like that? But with these old AUTOart models, they're just so solid. It's just absolutely phenomenal. And the rear end of the model as well is fully carpeted. For the boot, it looks really, really phenomenal, and it's absolutely highly detailed. So that is pretty much the model car. My in-depth review on the Lexus LFA. Now again, I would love to hear from you guys in the comments about what you guys think of the model car. Please let me know in the description below. Is it worth getting the regular road version LFA? If it is, let me know in the comments. If I had to give this a score out of 10, definitely up there in the high 8s or low 9s. Extremely highly detailed. I would personally recommend it for your collections out there as well. If you're looking on the market for an LFA, AUTOart's probably your best bet. They are rare and they are quite expensive now, but again, it's worth it, and the quality and the whole model is absolutely worth the money. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. As I say, leave a comment and please like and subscribe, and I've got lots more videos incoming very soon. So take care. See you later. Bye.